Breaking: Tinubu appoints Major General Olufemi Oluyede as acting chief of army staff to step in for ailing Lagbaja, confirms Sahara Reporters report. Now to the news in full. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has appointed Major General Olufemi Olatubosun Oluyede as the acting chief of army staff (COAS) to stand in for the ailing substantive chief of army staff Lieutenant General Taoreed Abiodun Lagbaja. Bayo Onanuga, Special Advisor, Information and Strategy to President Tinubu, disclosed this in a statement on Wednesday. Before this new role, Oluyede, 56, served as the 56th Commander of the Elite Infantry Corps of the Nigerian Army based in Jaji, Kaduna. Commissioned as a second lieutenant in 1992, Oluyede attained the rank of Major General in September 2020. Throughout his career, he has held various commands, including roles as platoon commander and adjutant at 65 Battalion, company commander at 177 Guards Battalion, and staff officer Guards Brigade. Oluyede's operational experience includes participation in significant missions such as the Economic Community of West African States Monitoring Group (ECOMOG), mission in Liberia, Operation Harmony 5 in Bakassi, and Operation Hardin Kai in the Northeast Theater, where he led the 27th Task Force Brigade. The statement added, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, has appointed Major General Olufemi Olatubosun Oluyede as the Acting Chief of Army Staff (COAS). Oluyede will act in the position pending the return of the indisposed substantive Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Taoreed Abiodun Lagbaja. Until his appointment, Oluyede served as the 56th Commander of the Elite Infantry Corps of the Nigerian Army based in Jaji, Kaduna. Earlier in October, Sahara Reporters broke the news that Lagbaja has been secretly flown abroad for medical treatment following prolonged absence from official duties. Sahara Reporter also reported that top military officers were jostling for Lagbaja's position due to his ill health and the pessimism surrounding his return to office. This development led to intense lobbying of politicians and influential retired generals by those eager to succeed Lagbaja, sources has told Sahara Reporters. So if he comes back now, hale and healthy, will they allow him to still continue? This person that is now acting, will he allow that this person will come back? Hope they will not go and do anything to him to kukuma kill him pata. Lagbaja, born on February 28, 1968 in Elobo, Osho State, was appointed by President Tinubu in June 2023 as the 27th Chief of Army Staff. He took office on June 23, 2023, replacing Farouk Yahaya as the Chief of Army Staff. The Chief of Army Staff reports to the Chief of Defense Staff, who in turn reports to the Defense Minister, accountable to the President of Nigeria. Sources described his ailment as strange to Sahara Reporters. The Chief of Army Staff is nowhere to be found for many days now. He hasn't been seen at the Army headquarters or any military functions in the last 3 weeks. I can confirm to you that he is seriously sick and was taken to the hospital. However, his family members arranged for him to be moved out of the country for medical treatment, one of the sources has said. The COAS is a leader, and most of the major generals are doing anyhow because they have no one to report to currently. Anybody can fall sick, but someone needs to be in charge. I wish him a quick recovery. I have known him since our days in Makurdi, Benue State. We were both young officers then, and he was captain. A major had also said, as military men we were taught to be observant, so I noticed that he was not at the October 1 Independence Day parade ground in Abuja. I asked my superiors, including a general, and I was told that he was out of the country. You know, it is unusual for him not to be around at that time. His health is seriously deteriorating, and he is currently capable. He is on sick bed. He can't hear what people are saying again. Just like someone with hearing problems, we are praying for his quick recovery, one of the sources said. So it is a very serious illness, but the army authorities can never disclose it now. Even before this stage, General Lagbaja was prepared to resign because of the health challenges. However, Army spokesman Major General Oyema Nwachukwu told Sahara Reporters that Lagbaja was on leave and entitled to it after working so hard for the country. He had said if the Chief of Army Staff travels out after working for so many years Are you saying it is wrong for him to travel out when he's on leave? So if you work for years and go for a few weeks of vacation or something, does it mean that you are sick? So because we're in uniform, we should die working. Because we're in uniform, we should die working. We shouldn't have a week or two for vacation. Is it even abnormal for someone to go for a medical checkup? Must you even be sick before you go for medical checkup? Are we not supposed to evaluate ourselves? We need to understand some things. For the past 7 years, I haven't gone on leave. It is a cost to national duty. People need to understand the sacrifices soldiers make. There was a point that I came to my home and my children didn't even know me. I don't think it is out of place for myself or any other person, even if it is a top brass in the army, to travel out, or in any of the services, to travel out to rest or do medical checkup or something. I don't think there should be any fuss about that, the army spokesperson has added. Well, if there is no fuss about it, people should not also hide the fact that he is sick. He is terribly sick, but we don't know what is wrong with him. He cannot disclose it to us. Is it when he dies that you tell us the kind of sickness that killed him? It's okay to appoint somebody to act in for him. It's not out of place. Sunday Obirija says, I just don't understand why people are complaining about one-sided appointment of T for Tinubu. He had already said he will continue from where Buhari stopped. For me, he is just keeping to his word. Emmanuel Denze says, I like this man Tinubu. His appointment government is more of one-sided than that of Buhari. So the Bubu's people are bitterly complaining now, but as a man, we are prepared and expect nothing but marginalization and maltreatment. Though the great Jehovah Nnadindo is making us soaring like an eagle, even in the midst of tipping. James Sonic says, Tinubu is scared. Military will overthrow his government. The bone of contention, he appointed his brother as acting chief of army staff. Buhari did it. His turn to do the same. After all, he said he continued from where Bubu stopped. It is well. So because he doesn't want the military to overthrow, that is why he's putting somebody there. Okay now. Iman Nameka says, Tinubu has never disappointed our expectation in his appointment to sensitive position. Congratulations to Omo Yoruba. Chris Ifeanyi says, the truth is when people from other regions get into power and start to appoint their own people from other regions will start saying tribalism. Hausa has done theirs, now Yorubas are doing it. When it gets to understand region, just accept it that way. Sule Musa says, yes, Mimi Buhari, he has to be a Yoruba person. Now what for tribalism or wahala in this country? Matthew Peter says, fear of northern military takeover can make Tinubu raise a dead Yoruba soldier man from the grave and make him a chief of army staff. You have to fear the North with their evil tendency. I support Tinubu for this. Creative Mind says, nothing is hidden under the sun. As a human, you might try to, but truth will always prevail. Keeping our fingers crossed. It is well. We wish the chief of army staff a quick recovery. Hope that he comes out victorious from this sickness that is facing. My listeners, over to you. Leave your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to like, to share, and subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.